All right, chat. Oh, my hair's a mess. Good. How's it going today? Welcome. It's been forever. It's been a while. It hasn't been forever. It's been a while. Also looks like the color balance on my camera's off. This is what happens when you're not live for like a week. Nothing looks right. Nothing is right. We're dealing with a heat wave here. It's really hot in this room right now. I am miserable. But I'm happy you're all here. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Let me go to the top of chat real fast. Josh, you're welcome to chat. Congrats on being the first one, dude. Appreciate it. I spent my weekend playing Final Fantasy IX, watching Miami Vice Season 2, and putting the last shovelful of dirt on the Brave Season's grave. Is it that bad? Ooh, they're 44 and 60. I mean, it's not, oops, that's not what I want. It's not as quite as good as the Orioles, who are 47-58, but yeah, it's a little rough. What are they, 17 games back? We're 15 and a half. I mean, there's still a shot. We're beating Toronto right now. I don't want to stop it. I don't want notifications. Who knows? You never know. You never know. Also, as far as Final Fantasy 9, how far are you, Tiger? MP3 now, welcome to chat. Time to resub. I appreciate that. Peace now. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Speaking of baseball, Novel's got something to show off to us Friday. Yeah. Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. We got to watch one heck of a game. Let me tell you. Anytime the Orioles win 18-0, 18-0 in a baseball game, it's a good time. It's a really good time. It started off a little slow, and then they had a 9-run inning. And it turns out if you score 9 runs in one inning, it's really sweet. Which is always a really good time. So, sorry to hear about the Braves. What's up? Welcome, Alex. Hopefully you're doing well. Forever thanks to Rangers. LW, welcome to chat. Writing was on the wall in the beginning of the season. They've been good for a while though, the Braves, right? Like the first bad year in a little while. So it's almost as long as that all right. I know, right? I tried to go all out for it. Tiger forever. 25 seconds that time you did. Your lungs are good. I had a lot of recovery, a lot of time. 7-4 Orioles. Let's go. Pretty crazy that in MLB, every few teams make the preseason. Very few teams make the preseason. This isn't like other leagues where like half the league makes it. Yeah. It's, well, I remember when they updated it. So like instead of just being 4 teams that made it, they updated to what, 5 or whatever. And it was like a big ordeal. Are my chats not showing up? No, I see them. Ramageddon? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Second disc mid. Steiner was my favorite. Dude, Steiner's the best. 6 in each league. Okay, it's 6. Sports ball. I'm here for nerd stuff. We could do both. There's not a lot of nerd stuff going on right now. I mean, I guess Gen Con is happening this week. So I'm getting a ton of emails. It's like, we'd love for you to be out here to hang out with us. Oh, 9-4. Home run Orioles. So yeah, Gen Con's going on. We'll see how that goes. Recipes for Hogan. Can love the art, not the artist. Love Hogan. You changed the sport. You made the sport what it is. If you enjoy wrestling, you don't have to like Hogan, but you have to appreciate the work in which he did. It would not be the sport it is today without him. For sure. For sure. You can get nerdy about sports. Yep. Close, appreciate it. Followed you through Marvel Champions. I appreciate that, dude. Are you just starting? What's your journey like? I'm always curious about that. So I feel like my camera's off, but whatever. We do colonoscopy and dragon smut. D20 is diversive. It's just friendly reminders, chat. That's all it is. Wouldn't be what it is without him. Wouldn't be what it is with him. Wouldn't be what it is without him, right? I think we're on the same page, LW. I feel like we can't do dragon smut without novels. Doesn't feel right. I agree. She has to lead that conversation. Oh, I forgot to do my thing. Without. All right, I got you. What was the better Hulk Hogan? NWO or Classic? You can vote for it on YouTube after you like.
First thing I hear on logging in is colonoscopy and dragon smut. This is gonna be great.
They say when your content's drying up and people come to view your channel less and less and less, you go back to the well. You go back to the original well of what made you great. Colonoscopies and dragon smut. I don't like Hulk. Fair enough, Time is Edge. That's plenty of cards. Been looking at the game since it was released, but was able to grab a deal for the core set to play with my nephews. Just got Rise of Red Skull last week. Dude, congratulations on getting Rise of Red Skull. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I know that sounds sarcastic. It is very hard for people to get right now. It is very, very hard. So the fact that you got it, dude, get like legit good job. NWO, better work. I first knew him from the Classic. Fell in love with the sport from that period, though. Yeah. I agree. Let's see if we can get demonetized right away. I think if you're not trying to get demonetized, what's the point? I think what we have to do is the old one of my favorite, my favorite in-ring Hulk Hogan moment. I feel like we should appreciate the greatness that is and see if we can get demonetized. One of the best moments, I think, for him all time. Love it. Love it. Love it. NWO Hogan revitalized him? Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Dude, I remember Bash at the Beach. Like, it was, there's an ant on my wall. I remember Bash at the Beach like it was like yesterday. I remember, because we were big WCW fans, my dad and I, and we watched wrestling. And they kept hyping it up. This is going to be the biggest event ever. It's going to be the biggest event. This is when you started to like pay for pay-per-view, right? Like, this is when it was like crazy. So we're like, okay, whatever. And we watched it because we're like, you know, the whole thing is like, who's going to be the third man? Who's going to be the third man? And then when Hulk comes out, does his thing, it was like, oh, crazy. Colonoscopy, a dragon smut in card games. Why has no one thought of this? Somebody has. D20 woodworking has. Little I knew that when I bought Rise of Red Skull in some tiki store, it just exploded in rarity. And now people talk about it like it's the Ark of the Covenant. As much as Sinister Motives. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. William, same. I played Morphe for it to Red Skull's small town game shop. Nice. MSRP, not Morphe. Marlon, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. What about Finger Poke of Doom? I said good moment. Good moment. That would not be a good moment. That was, I think, in my lifetime, the second worst thing to ever happen in wrestling. The worst thing to ever happen. Oh, I gotta kill this ant. It's gonna drive me nuts, chat. I hate ants. Murder. Got him good. The worst ever was probably Starrcade 97 for me. After a year of like not having Sting do anything and just build him up and build him up and build him up, and then it was just the fast count that wasn't fast and made Bret Hart look bad. Like, I actually don't even like Bret Hart that much, but still it made him look bad. That was probably the worst. Then Finger Poker Doom is probably up there too. Why isn't he green? One time. I didn't know who Jimi Hendrix was before the NWO. There you go. Rest in peace, Ozzy, too? Yeah, sad about Ozzy. I mean, he was getting rough there at the end, right? I feel like we kind of knew that was going to happen. Finger poke to Nash was peak wrestling. Dude, it was so bad. The only other thing that I think that's worse is when they broke kayfabe for the first time. And who was it? Hall, Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H? When they're all supposed to be feuding with each other. And they, like, after the show, like, celebrated together. And the first time it was like kayfabe was truly broken out in the open. Like, I'm still mad. I like all four of those guys, but I'm still mad at them about it. I think Hulk Hogan died because he was angry at Ozzy's death was getting too much attention. Zombie Guilty, welcome to chat. I think he died because he injected himself with so many steroids his entire life. Note to the young viewers who also go to the gym: don't do steroids. It's not good for you. Don't do it. Ozzy died, got a lot of publicity. Hogan said, "That doesn't work for me, brother." Luckily, his legacy can carry on through Becky Hogan, who she is just basically the new Hulk Hogan. He probably saw Becky and is like, she's doing it better than me anyway, so why not? WCW versus NWO Revenge is the greatest wrestling game ever made. Changed my mind. I don't know if I ever played it. Hogan's actual signature mode. Hulk Hogan for me was just Thunder Lips in Rocky 3. I mean, that's legit. He was good in it. With Mr. T. Link, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your vacation. Dude, it was hot, but it was phenomenal. I love Baltimore. I mean, it's not a great place. But in general, I really like Baltimore. It was a great O's game. Like I said, we won 18-0. Doesn't happen often. So when it does, feels really good. The fact that the Rockies for the last inning had a position player just come in and throw lobs over the plate. So it became like a little bit of a home run derby attempt at the end. Ozzy was living on borrowed time since many years ago. Yeah, he's looked rough for a while. People assume he would just live forever because he was English. And it feels like people from England just like won't die. No offense to the English. The curtain call, I think, changed the business. That's what it was, right? The curtain call? It was the four of them, right? I'm a no. Boiler up, dude. Welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Don't do steroids, but if you do, learn how to be like C-Bum and cycle it properly. Don't do steroids. Just don't. The upsides aren't worth it. Just eat a lot of meat like the rest of us. Oh, I forgot to take creatine tonight. I have to do that. Remind me, chat at the end. Those THQ N64 wrestling games were legendary. Yeah, I liked the SNES had some good ones too. That's ain't solid available. It's not planning to buy it, but I just saw the eBay listings. Snap bought it. Yeah. There's a couple of things that are hard to get now. Further note to the young viewers: ask your parents about Jimi Hendrix. Hopefully you know him. Like, I'm not a big Hendrix fan, but I'd like to think that most people would know him. Not okay, Alex. Not keratin. let's just define this before I get in trouble from the board game people out there, because I know board game people are very just like, you can't talk about certain things. But we ignore those things. Creatine is a natural substance. Creatine. Doc7, thank you for being on Kick today. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support there. No, but I thought you were first going to talk about Hulk Hogan, that you should say your prayers and take your vitamins. That's how you get huge. I haven't said enough prayers and I keep forgetting my vitamins. N64, that's the console where wrestling lived its best life. I can see that. Doc7, thank you for the gifted sub, dude. Over on Kick, I appreciate that support. Actually, I appreciate that support a lot, dude. Thank you. I don't know why I said actually. I appreciate the support. If you want to go watch ad-free viewing, go over to kick.com/D20 Woodworking. Guess what? I'm about to get banned from Twitch for saying that, because Twitch really hates it when you talk about better platforms. Who knew? Who knew a garbage website cared about that? Keratin is what your hair is made of? What am I thinking of then? There's something illegal that's not illegal, but like people take. That sounds similar. I don't know my drugs very well. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, best wrestling game? Not creatine. Ketamine. That's what I'm thinking of. Ketamine. Is ketamine illegal? What is ketamine? Kids, don't do ketamine. Oh yeah, don't do ketamine. For the love of God, don't do ketamine. I had to look it up. People don't know EVH Gen Z on Hendrix. I hope they know Eddie Van Halen. I grew up loving. One of my biggest regrets in life. I don't have many regrets.
Ketamine D20 Whoop Party D20 Whoop Party.
John Lasagna, thank you for using your Prime sub? No, just subbing. Thank you for resubbing, dude. I appreciate the support. Don't do ketamine. Hogan versus Michael SummerSlam 2005 is the funniest match ever. Michael's over. Oh, is that when like he's like jumping up on the turnbuckle, like because he was so upset with Hogan? I remember that. He gets like kicked in the gut and just like flies himself up in the air. Dude, Michaels. So Shawn Michaels is probably my favorite wrestler of all time. But when he hated you, man, he went out there and just made you look dumb. It was hilarious. Casey Doll, welcome to chat. D20, let's go. Enjoy watching play some Marvel Champions. That's what we're doing tonight. I don't know what yet, but we're gonna do it. Don't want to lose you down a hay coal mine. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I promise you that will not be a thing that happens today, ever.
What is the plan for Marvel Champions bra?
No idea. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna play Falcon. That's for sure. But I don't know past that. I haven't played Shuri in a little while. I feel like I want to go back on her maybe. I don't know. Like I feel kind of bad recently because I've been playing a lot of, or not recently, but we've done a lot of older heroes too. And like I know people enjoy seeing it, but there's a lot of new people, and then they can't get those heroes. So I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I'm like, talk to FFG about it. So I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. Michaels versus Bret Hart 60-minute match was classic. That wasn't the Montreal Screwjob, right? Here's a good one. Creatine before or creatine after workout. Discuss. I don't think it makes a difference. I think because you're just trying to elevate your creatine levels, and as long as you're taking it every day, you're keeping it elevated. That's my hot take. I just can't take creatine on an empty stomach. So I have to like wait for lunchtime. But I always forget about it around lunchtime. Like I remember in the morning when I first wake up and then I forget about it. That's my problem. Is that how we get Karens? Too much keratin? Basically. Don't do ketamine and steroids together either. It does not balance you out. Generally speaking, uppers and downers do not work together. Me after with yogurt and jam as a snack. Yeah, I do it. I usually do it after. I used to always do it after. Now sometimes I do it before, but it doesn't really make a difference. But I also usually take yogurt with it. Also, my stomach like does not digest food properly. It's so messed up. So, you know, I got that going for me. I like the Green Goblin pack. I'm buying a Gob versus, or I'm playing Gob versus a Spider right now, and it's fun. Do you? Spider's great. How do you feel about the PvP and Marvel Champions? I'll judge it fully when it comes out. The more and more I think about it, I don't think it's gonna be good because it's not like a real PvP. Right? It really isn't like a real PvP. It's really just like how quickly can I beat my scenario versus your scenario, and we have a little bit of interaction. So I think there's gonna be an improper expectation made, which has always been like the Achilles heel of FFG is improper expectations and poor explanations. They should make a shirt that says that, but I copyright it. Chat, you heard it first. They can't take that saying. It's mine now. So I mean, I'll wait until it's, do I think it's going to be good? It's just I don't see how the game is really built for PvP, like in the true sense. Really, I think what people are going to do is they're going to play it. You're playing like your own kind of thing, right? And like seeing how quickly you beat the scenario. And then it's like, okay, I won and I didn't, or whatever. Like, wouldn't rushing just be the ultimate strategy again? Like, have we not learned that rushing is just the best strategy in this game? It is by far the strongest. And I have a feeling that's going to be the same in this situation too. Which helps. Valkyrie. I was playing Marvel Champions with a friend this weekend, and he played Nick Fury in pool aspect of Symbiote Suit. Played a Symbiote Suit first round, played to stay in stealth form, and he wondered why we lost the threading out. I'm so annoyed by that game. I'm taking a break from board games for a week or so. That's crazy. Creatine every day? Does creatine upset your stomach? If it's an empty stomach, it does. But yeah, I take creatine every day. Plus, I eat a lot of meat, which has creatine in it too. So, but yeah, it upsets my stomach if I don't eat anything with it. It's like too much. But like, again, everything kind of upsets my stomach, so it's not saying a whole lot. Been playing Nova Leadership and Miss Marvel Justice 200, going through Guardians campaign. Forgot how much fun they are together. Every time I do Nova on this channel, it's a good time. And I get really bored of him really fast, but it's still fun. They need to make a Kool-Aid creatine and taste like yak with water. That'd be hilarious. Robert, what's your plan for Civil War? Are you playing Hulkling or Tigra versus new scenarios or more classic matchups? So what we'll do is we'll do probably since we don't know much about them yet, we'll do Hulkling and then Tigra or vice versa. I don't really know, and just do normal scenarios like Claw and stuff like that. I think for going through the campaign, I would like the feel of like Captain America versus Iron Man, right? Like I want to do that. I want it to make more kind of like thematic sense. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. Well, check out the campaign. I really hope that Caleb for his last box goes back to basics and doesn't do a kind of over the top campaign and keeps it kind of basic. Because it'd be nice to do a campaign again. For those that know, I haven't done one in like 3 years because I just don't enjoy them anymore. I think there's too much going on. After Mutant Genesis, I've kind of stopped because it's just too much to keep track of. Just keep it simple. It's a race PvP with a bit of hopefully my deck messes you up. Yeah, exactly, Josh. You're gonna come to the DC Marvel Champions event thingy that people have been talking about in the Discord? Which Discord? My Discord? I know I've been ignoring it, but I don't remember that conversation. When is it? Let's start with that. I'm about to sit down and build a broken Drax build with Energy Shield repurpose. Energy Shield is a sick new card for Iron Man repurpose. Why would you do Energy Shield with him? Because you want him to get hit, don't you? But also, how bad do you feel playing the game if you're already doing badly and then someone else is getting the joy out of that? Yeah, it's Josh. I just don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna go as well as people think it will. Events equal fun. Fact check true. My creatine is the icy blue. Tastes so good. I'm exceeding the dose. Love it. I use Bayer Performance Nutritional, but also every now and again Novels get some for free because she's like an influencer, so I get to do it then. I mix my creatine with liquid IV and use sparkling water because I'm fancy like that. I love it. Damon 1977. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm down for a classic thematic. Yeah. Team Cap, 100%. Team Freedom. Don't ever pick the team that's pro-government. That's my political hot take for the day. I wish Marvel Champions didn't have campaigns. I know some people like them, but honestly, I wish they would build more villains without campaign structure in mind. That whole system is a very new thing. That's a very Tony thing, and I don't enjoy that. Your Discord, bro? Man, I need to pay attention. October 24th. I'm not 100% sure if I'm around. I feel like I'm in Puerto Rico then, but I can't remember. I have to look it up. I haven't paid attention to my Discord in a few days because I'm kind of all over the place right now. So I'll look. I don't think I'm around, but I'm not 100% sure. William, with your pinky up while drinking, can't forget the pinky. Will Josh move over to Hulkling, the short king, when he's out? I like campaigns, but I have a love-hate relationship that they're all different. I agree. Again, I wish like the Guardians box, that campaign is still one of the best in my opinion. Jax needs to be attacked, not hit. Is it really attacked? I haven't played Drax in forever. I thought he had to be hit. After the villain attacks Drax, yeah. Look at that. I can't read. That's interesting. You have to let us know how that goes. Spoken like a true libertarian? Yeah, basically. Basically. No interest in Hulkling. He has nothing to do with Hulk. It's also amazing for Cyclops, as he optic blasts enemies with upgrades, and it's not temporary. That's true. That's a good one. I feel like the game has too many scenarios and villains that are just too easy. I think that's a direct consequence of those villains needing to be easier in their placement in the campaign box, or the box's campaign. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Never forget the pinky. Finally pulled the trigger on ordering the Evomorph scenario and the zombie expansion Final Girl after playing Alien at Fate of Nostromo. Decided it was time. Dude, let us know how you think, how you feel about it. It's... Okay, there's... do I really want to go down this rabbit hole? Yeah, okay. So the other problem with the game that doesn't really get talked about much, and oh man, my eyes got really blurry doing that. The other problem with the game that doesn't really get talked about as much is that, frankly, okay, I do not have any factual information on this, right? This is just my gut speaking about things. That's all it is. Could be 100% wrong, and I'm sure somebody would love to tell me in the future that I'm wrong. I think... Let's take our time machine back. When Rise of Red Skull came out, the expansion by all of us was loved by a lot, but there was a very small group of people on Reddit, on Facebook, and whatever that just complained about how easy it was. They complained about how easy the box was. Now, to be fair, the box is pretty easy, right? It's not overly hard. It's very easy to game that system, whatever. But they complained a lot. So, Caleb being Caleb with... who was it, Nate French or whomever at the time, or no, Boggs, I'm sorry, with Boggs, went, okay, let's make the game hard. So Guardians Most Wanted happened, and they didn't know how to make things hard. I think Boggs has talked about this in interviews, so they just put Surge on everything, because it was the easiest way to make the game harder, and I think they were designing the game when they got the feedback. I'm pretty sure Boggs has talked about this in like a Facebook interview or something like that, because I think I remember him talking about it and like watching the interview. Anyway, so I feel like there's probably a joke within Fantasy Flight Games that when what's his face came on, Tony came on, it's like, hey, do whatever you want, but don't do it like Guardians Most Wanted. The community will hate you, because the community threw a hissy fit about how hard Guardians is. Everything's so bad. Instead of just taking it in stride and just realizing, hey, we're going to get future expansions, just get better, right? Get good, noob, right? That type of thing. I think they took it personally, and I think the next few boxes were very good and very well balanced, whatever. But I have a gut feeling they told Tony about this story, because there was a lot of backlash online, like a lot of backlash online, and I know they read the comments and whatever. So I feel like they told Tony not to make that mistake, and Tony has a tendency, it feels like, to make his scenarios easy and his heroes really strong. It just feels like that constantly. And it feels like because he doesn't want a Guardian scenario where like people kept thinking Rocket and Groot were super weak, even though they're not, in my opinion, but that's a whole different discussion, that they felt super weak and the scenarios felt super hard. So he never wants to like kind of do those same things again. Right? So I think that's part of the problem with the game. And I think that now they overcompensate. So now a lot of our scenarios are too simple because they're afraid of like another Guardians box, which at this point, there's so much stuff out there, they shouldn't be worried about that. I heard someone say that you could tell when you cross over into New Jersey because you can smell the landfill. They were from New York though. Can you confirm or deny these allegations? Depends. From New York to New Jersey? New York is a giant landfill. So I guess you would smell that giant landfill wherever you would go. The problem is with New Yorkers is that they love to complain about everything in the world and they think they're great. And most of them only know New Jersey, like from crossing over, from like Hoboken, right? Which actually Hoboken's not bad now. It used to be a garbage heap. It's much better now. So no, what they're just smelling is their own city. But the thing about Jersey is that it's a very, very weird state because a lot of people will be like, what exit you from? Like they'll say this all the time to me. What exit you from? And that's a very East Jersey thing where like the New Yorkers are. Because the Turnpike and the Parkway are that way. Turnpike? I think the Turnpike's over there and the Parkway's kind of further down. But whatever. I'm nowhere near that. Like I was always to like the very west side of the state where it's just farmland. Like the whole west side of Jersey is just farms. That's all it is. But no one thinks that because it's all a bunch of New Yorkers talking about things they don't understand. So here we are. Also, fun fact for those that don't know, the Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey, not New York. Just important, fun fact for you all to know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Nerds love to complain. They will say this game is easy. It's nerds flexing. Smart game devs take those complaints with a grain of salt. Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do. I hope they do. Also, it'll be fun Gen Con to watch this year with certain things. I don't know if anyone pays attention to the drama on Twitter, but just keep an eye out on Gen Con news. Good evening, all. Out of control. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I think Surge needs to be reworked to be once per player phase. Agreed. Agreed. That would solve a lot. Joshy, how can you be better at designing than designers? Did the core box come with cards that give range? I thought Zemo was the hardest villain in the box due to retaliate. Range was early on. I mean, it wasn't as prevalent early on, but it was definitely available, I think. I don't even know how I looked it up. See if ChatGPT knows. But no, Zemo was the hardest one. Galaxy's Most Wanted is the first one that included it, I think. According to ChatGPT, it's Galaxy's Most Wanted cycle was the first one to have it. So it was after the fact. Also, I don't think... No, attacking and damaging was different also. Boggs likes whooping the player. Man thinks he's competing against us. Boggs takes everything personally, and I love it. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Says lifelong nerd. As a Southerner, I agree with your assessment of New York. It's garbage state. I say as a Bills fan. Just... let me phrase this. There's a lot of nice things outside of the city, right? It's just the city is garbage. I'm sorry if you're from New York City. It's a garbage city. Smells like garbage. People literally just defecate on the street all the time. Every time I go there, I happen to see it. I don't have to look that hard. Just there. It's so gross. I'm from Texas. All you Yankees seem weird. That's fair. We are weird. We're also very different. Like a person from Jersey, a person from New York, and a person from Boston, even though on the map they look very close, are very, very different. A person from Pennsylvania is a lot different too. It's very weird. I'm a New Yorker and I love New Jersey. I appreciate that, dude. Misplay. Wait. Misplay. New York City or just New York State? I have no problem with New York State. It's the city I have an issue with. It's really beautiful. It can be, yeah. There are parts that are less so. Like Trenton and Newark and Camden. Don't go to Camden. Most of Iowa is fine, but in Cedar Rapids, there's a good number of factories throughout the city. The only time I went to Iowa was to go see a University of Iowa basketball game. So I worked for the paper at Purdue, and we had to travel, and I did sports reporting, so we had to travel to the different stadiums, and I was covering women's basketball. So I got to see the University of Iowa basketball court. It was very, very nice. Nice time. People were very friendly, except for some older ladies who were really upset that I was from Purdue. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. It was just really weird because wherever the university is, I think it's Des Moines, but I'm not 100% sure. Like going into Iowa was nice. And when you got to like that part of the city where I think that's where it is, you can correct me. It's very weird architecture. It was like someone with very artsy came in. And maybe they're a design school. And I don't get good design, so I'm not judging. It's just like it doesn't make sense to me. So yeah. New Jersey's got good hot dog stands. Dirty water dogs rule. Oh yeah. We have better pizza than New York. Fight me, New York. 100% better. Actually, I don't even think I don't even think New York is top 3 pizza places. Just saying. New Jersey's got, I read that. One is Quaker Oats, and then every now and again we get Crunchberry Day. But the worst is the soybean factory, just pure dumpster garbage smell. So, the first college I actually went to was Elizabethtown College. So I went there first on a track scholarship and then left to go to a bigger university because I really hated small schools. Anyway, Elizabethtown College is right outside Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they make Hershey's chocolate. What Hershey's does is, or at least with how they work with the college, is when they have open house days, Hershey produces a lot of chocolate, so the campus smells like chocolate. And people are like, oh, this must smell great all the time. And I'm like, no, actually, the smell of chocolate is garbage after a while, and it's really like kind of like takes you back, like you choke on it because it's so strong. It's so terrible. But then most of the days I'm like, they just doesn't smell like this. It's really just for open house days and like certain special events. Two-way scenarios have scenario-specific allies. I don't think there's a scenario I can think of that isn't made worse by scenario allies. Zam Quixote, 100,000% yes. 100,000% yes. Have you played Champions on Tabletop Simulator? If you do you recommend a specific version? I don't. I don't like playing on Tabletop Simulator. It's just a weird thing. It's a weird thing for me. I know the custom community does a lot with Hitches mod or some mod. I forgot what it's called. How could I be better at designing? By playing a lot of custom content with Havoc. I know they like to say that they don't steal things, but they should. Was it ranged with the Hawkeye and Rise of Red Skull? Yeah, you're right. ChatGPT doesn't know anything. Good job, Rammergeddon. I'm gonna call you Ram right now. Did Red Skull have range with Hawkeye on his bow? Yeah, I think you guys are right. How often do you switch between villains and heroes when you play? Unless I'm doing a review, I try to switch every time. I get bored too easily. I'm like a child. Manhattan kind of is garbage, but I live in Astoria, Queens, and it's great. That's fair. Yeah. Most of my time there has been in Manhattan, in the city. When I say I go to the city, I understand that's not just Manhattan, but somebody from New Jersey, that's where we all go, right? Have you ever tried TTRPGs? I'm currently in the process of writing one, and man, it's a lot, but rewarding. No. But the one thing I have done is, I don't know if you all know about this, and I don't know if I don't know if I should even talk about it. I'll talk about it. Yeah, my account's not up. So there's a website called AI Dungeon. And I don't know if anyone has done this, but you basically like can pick a scenario or create your own scenario, and it uses AI to like basically play a TRPG, right? A tabletop RPG. It is really fun. Like really fun. Like holy cow, is it fun? I have maybe put in a ton of time recently. Like a ton of time. So if you're ever bored, you can create a free account, right? The AI model it gives you on your free account is really bad. Well, does it show what it is? Oh, yeah. So like these are the things, right? Completely agrees with ChatGPT on retaliate ruling. I agree with it when it agrees with me. That's how we work. So yeah, these are different models, right? You can just start with the free version, and like it only has 2,000 token context, so take it with a grain of salt kind of thing. But yeah, you could try it out. Like I said, I've been doing it. It's super easy, and then you can use like ChatGPT to help write a script for it to make it better and whatnot. It's if you like tabletop RPGs and like a good story and whatever. It gets a little rough because AI can only do so much, right? So you have to kind of keep like nudging it in the right direction. But if you worked with AI and understand how stupid it is, right, you can kind of like nudge it the right way. But anyway, just an FYI. Epic, welcome to the channel. You're doing well. This is the one done by Hitch. That's what it is. Yeah, Hitch. What are we playing today? Random or planned? It is not planned. I'll put it that way. I don't know if we're going to randomize it, but we'll see. Have you ever been to Charleston, South Carolina? One of the best food cities in the world? Absolutely been to Charleston. Love Charleston. Where did I stay in Charleston? I think I went with Novels. Well, I went for work, and I think Novels showed up. Oh, I can find the hotel we were at. because we stayed on the waterfront, and I think it was a Hyatt. I feel like we stayed at a Hyatt. I feel like it was real nice. Maybe not. We're down the French Quarter? That doesn't make sense. All right, maybe we didn't stay at Hyatt. I don't say it, but Hyatt Place. Was it Hilton? See, now I get stuck on hotels because I really like hotels. No, that doesn't seem right either. Anyway, yes, I've been to Charleston. I really like Charleston. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, the food was good. The food was good. It was fun to walk around in. And I had to go up north to like go meet people. That's all I remember too. As a Mainer, Maine is fabulous when the rest of you stay out and let's enjoy all the nature. But please don't stop coming up here because our economy would collapse immediately without tourists. But also, I hate you and will complain about you loudly in grocery stores while you're here. Please keep coming. I get it. I like Maine. So we've only been to Bangor, Maine. Bangor? I hardly know her. I probably shouldn't do that as a family-friendly account. There's a few other cities down there. What's the other big one? There's Bangor. There's another one that we went to. And I really liked it. I liked Maine. We want to go up to like the what is it, Arcadia National Park. Because we've never done that, but it's like a 12-hour drive for us. I mean, I don't think it's that long, but it's pretty long. Mainly Maine stars. Also, New York is not the city. I can't stand when New Yorkers say that, like, we should know which city they mean. I've been to many better cities. Oh, William, I agree. But it's a tri-state area thing. So, like, well, it depends whose tri-state you're listening to. But as a Jerseyan, the tri-state is New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. And if you say anyone out in this area or Connecticut or just anywhere around there, and you said the city, they know what it is because it's like the biggest one, obviously. So that's just more of a Northeast thing. That's why they do it because they're pompous. That's what it is. And then we get suckered into it. But William, I agree 1,000%. Charleston does not have a French Quarter. No. Google says otherwise, my friend. And by Google, I mean DuckDuckGo. French Quarter. It's not like the French Quarter, but I think it's a French Quarter. Oh, wait, I skipped some things. I apologize. D20 was simply prove that ChatGPT is so dumb, but it still knows how to retaliate should work, which says a lot. Exactly. I just made an AI D20 and told him to say, I love Maria. Son of a gun. God, I hate AI. Can you play against Kang? I just bought it and want to see how it goes, but it's okay. No. You can watch the last live stream I played against Kang. It went poorly. I don't like Kang that much. I'm not a big Kang fan. It does have dinosaurs though, right? So I do enjoy that. Novels as influencer? Is it Booktop or something? No disrespect, I just don't know. She's everything. So yeah, she does all the book stuff, and she's she's a very big account in the book world. But she also does like general things, you know. D20 After Dark has begun. I'm trying not to yet. Barbecue in Charleston is goated. It was good. And I mean, as somebody from the north who doesn't have good barbecue, I feel like anything below the Mason-Dixon line is good enough for me. Right? Obviously, some places are better. Kansas City barbecue is really good. I've learned that. Stephen King Lande, did you see any kids on bikes being chased by clowns, werewolves, or vampires? No, but I was chasing them. Mark Duffy, welcome to chat. Did I miss any worthy champions news? Nah, nothing exciting. Not yet, at least. Kang is better and harder with two players? Yeah, agreed. I just missed it. Oh, there we go. In solo, you knock out stage 1, let stage 2 pop, and then take out Kang stage 3. I love the art from the snare and the mods, though. Yeah, the mods are good. Omelette du fromage. 26 watchers, 3 likes. Things that make you go, I know, because I'm botting. I'm really good at botting. I like to pay $30 a stream to have a bunch of random bots come in and improve my numbers so I can make an extra $1. It's really sound marketing strategy. There we go. Now they're like liking. I can see on the back end now it's up to 7. That's where they say it is. The areas, the docks, a grocery store, and an HBCU. Just like France. Killing is a fun time multiplayer, but not so much solo. Fun fact, could be a killer clown living in my neighborhood eating children. I would 100% ignore it. That is happening as to not be inconvenience. Son of a rifle. Novels is bigger than D20, generally speaking, yeah. Yeah, well, it depends. Like her Instagram account is huge, and she pays attention more of her other social media accounts. My YouTube account has just flattened out. I am the same exact size today as I was like 3 weeks ago. Like I am getting nothing, and whatever I get drops off. It's kind of funny at this point. I don't really care because it's just whatever. 10K was my goal. Once I hit 10K, I was like, meh, I'm done. And I should stop thinking that way, but she's very focused on getting bigger and bigger numbers because she gets a lot of free books. So she would like more free books. Texas is legit for barbecue, and it's not my thing. Texas is good. I didn't like Dallas, Texas. I didn't like Austin. For as much as like Austin is hyped, was not a fan. Did not find good music in Austin. Houston I liked. Oh wait, no. Well, no, I did like Houston. It's a big city. I think San Antonio had the city walk that I really liked. I think that was San Antonio, which was really nice. Yeah, I think it was San Antonio. There were some really nice areas there that I really enjoyed. Spot Angel X23 and Jubilee. You know, I should play Jubilee. It's been a while since I've hated it on her chat. Maybe things change. Truly, you were seduced. The dark horse is a random flag. As a bot, I can confirm he's botting. Perfect. Thank you, bot, William. But who's taller, though? Tell novels. That's what matters. That's true. It's all about who can bench press more. That's all I care about. It's the only stat I care about in the board game space. When another channel says, like, hey, I'm bigger than you, I go, yeah, but how much can you bench press? That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. I'm hoping we get an announcement this Thursday for new heroes with Civil War, since it's Gen Con this week. I don't know if they would do it at Gen Con, but I do feel like it'll be soon. Have ladies and dragons hugging? No, she can have that conversation. I'm not going to have that conversation. Sidekick deck with Jubilee is fun. Never try that. Maybe focusing on Wolverine will be better for me. Barbecue is pulled pork and only pulled pork. Texas calls ribs, brisket, etc. I feel like anything. Whatever. San Antonio here. Austin is trash. San Francisco light, and I've never been to San Francisco. Houston smells. San Francisco used to not be bad. San Francisco used to be really nice. Like 8 years ago. Like I went, it was lovely. Had a great time in San Francisco. Loved it. There is a dive bar in San Francisco you can go to. I don't remember where, but it's an Irish pub. And it was one of the few places in the United States I found that their Guinness actually tastes like a Guinness. For those that don't know, in America, your Guinness is using the wrong water, right? It's not using the same water they use in Ireland, so it tastes really different. Guinness in Ireland tastes a lot different and a lot better. In America, we use Canadian water, and it's not as good. So anyway, that one in San Francisco, though, I don't know how they made it taste like it. I don't know if they did triple filtration or what in that Canadian water somehow. Like they were just brewing it in a, bathtub in the back room or something. But yeah. Houston was just like, I didn't expect Houston to be as big as it was. Like I know people are like, it's like a really big city. I think it's like the 3rd biggest city in America or something now. It's really, really large apparently. And I didn't recognize how big that was until I went there. Oh, and San Francisco, don't go to San Francisco anymore, people. I went, I think a few years back now, and it was just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I think I have to go back out to California soon too for work. And I can't remember if it's San Fran or not I have to go to. Seabad, welcome. What are we playing tonight? No idea. Novels can bench more than you? She sure can't. How much can you bench press? The first question I asked my date. That's how you should introduce your date. Just start right away. Hey, if you ain't hitting 200s, what's the point, right? What's the point? I was playing Jubilee in that Nick Fury pool game I mentioned earlier. I still can't believe it was a good deck. I still believe it was a good deck, but I just couldn't get running due because it was. I love Texas, but they know barbecue like I know calculus. I'm in Florida. Just throw a rock and you'll hit a Cuban store, taco bus, or barbecue joint. I like Florida. We're in Florida all the time, mainly for Disney. Would you have pizza and barbecue place a bit inland? All right, I want D20 prediction hot take. What are we getting for news at Gen Con this weekend from FFG? I think they're going to do more preview stuff for the Civil War. I thought for a while they would announce like more of the other heroes. Actually, they might still do that. They might still announce like a hero there too. I could see that actually. The first hero pack or the next pack, whatever it is. So yeah, I could see that. I don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy. Gen Con is oh my god, chat. You know what they're gonna do? Hold on. You know what they're gonna do, Mark? They're gonna do what they did last year. They're gonna do the presentation, and that guy who I don't like. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's fine. I don't care for his presentation because he did the whole thing before, and we talked about it in the stream, whatever. And then they're gonna introduce the Game Genic guy during their Gen Con preview, and the Game Genic guy is gonna talk for 30 minutes because Game Genic makes them a lot of money because the upsell on it is or not upsell, the margins on it are crazy, I'm sure, because accessories are pretty cheap. They're going to talk about SWU the vast majority of the time. They're going to talk about Marvel Champions for like 5 minutes, and they're going to talk about Arkham Horror for like 2 minutes. So I have an hour-long presentation, 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes on tokens, 20 minutes on SWU, and then like 5 minutes on the other two games. Yeah, 5 minutes on Marvel Champions, 2 minutes on Arkham Horror, 3 minutes on everything else. So now it tastes like Canada, and nobody wants that. Tariff the Canadian water? Yes, please. I hope we can all agree on that. I agree on the Guinness difference. Actually can taste different. Yeah. Like I thought people were full of it until I went to Ireland. And like in the States, I don't love a Guinness, but I don't hate it. And then they're like, no, it tastes so much better over there. I was like, okay, whatever. Then I had it over there. I was like, oh, this tastes a lot different. Like not just like a little different, like a lot different. It's really weird. Jameson knows exactly the same if anyone's curious. They just ship it in a boat over to us. I haven't played Marvel Champions in ages. Still love coming to the channel. Any discretionary money goes to Magic the Gathering right now. That's fair. If the game is even for debate. Yeah, we're going to do Marvel Champions. I like Guinness. I wonder if Australia uses inferior water too, though. I mean, as long as you're not using Canadian water, I think you're fine. I don't know what you all use. What water does Australia use for their Guinness? ChatGPT won't be wrong twice tonight, surely. It's brewed under the license of Lion Nathan. That includes Guinness Extra Stout sold locally. Brewed with local water. So that's what it is. You use your own water. Does your water taste good? With a new friend by presenting my combined stats. There is no flight report at Gen Con this year. What? Gawmaker, are they really not doing a flight report? Is it because we mocked them too much on this channel? Is my influence that great? Am I that powerful, chat? Perhaps. That's crazy though. All right, well, we'll watch the design reporter and we'll judge it when it live streams. Get ready for this week on stream is going to be a lot of judgy D20. If you want hot takes and judgy D20, this is your week, chat. They're announcing no more reprints ever. I mean, they basically already did that, so we're good. I still laugh too because Reddit's defending it like there's no tomorrow. They're like, no game has ever been out for 10 years and kept its entire stock like accessible. No game has ever done that. Ever. It's like, bro, there's a game doing it right now and Ashes Reborn, but sure, whatever. D20, Coldplay, a solid safety or a slot receiver? Slot receiver. Also, I thought you were talking about Coldplay, and I was going to go without novels. I'm like, whoa. Talking about other FFG games, I got the Star Wars Outer Rim expansion recently. Which game is that for? I know I could picture the box. They use kangaroo water, I assume. And by discretionary money, I mean buying proxies. Perfect. Given local water is different between the city and county areas, I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know what it would be either. I assume that the internal brewers are using salt minerals to mimic the Dublin water. I had a Guinness in Australia. It was better than the ones I've had in the US. It doesn't take much, but that's good to know. No in flight, they're going to do a different Gen Con. Interesting. Oh, for Star Wars Outer Rim. Never mind. That was dumb. My apologies. I did decide I'm gonna get the second expansion of Star Wars: The Deck Builder. I decided we're gonna do that in this channel. I talked to Novels. She said I'm absolutely not gonna learn a new game. There is no way you can make me learn another new game. I am not gonna do it. I said, well, we're gonna do it. And she's like, okay. I was like, it's Star Wars. I was like, it's easy. It's fun. So we are gonna start doing some Star Wars deck building because, you know, maybe that's the future. I don't know. Who might say no? Could be. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. PAX Unplugged in November, they'll do it then. With the in-flight report? They used to not bring anyone to PAX Unplugged. Last year when I tried to meet people, they were like, no one's here. I was like, okay. But I think a part of that is they didn't want to talk to me. So I don't blame them. I don't even mean that as like a mean thing to them. Because I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to talk to me either. I used to work in a building that had an Irish pub just outside of it. Sounds amazing. I loved it because it was dark, dingy, and served Guinness. So annoyed that it's no longer in the building. That is sad. Star Wars Deck Builder, an LCG2, or is it like Magic? No, it's more like an LCG in the sense that you just buy a box, right? That's all there is to it. Hold on, I'll show you. Not fantasy flight games. I mean, there literally is only 2 products out for it right now. And then you buy it and you're good. So like you literally buy this box or this box. I don't think you need this one to do it, but like this is the base box, I guess, or the first one I should say, right? And then this is like the second one. And I think, yeah, it's a standalone product, or it could be combined with the other one. So yeah, like that's it. That's the only 2 things that exist, and you get all the cards for it. So it's not like SWU whatsoever. But it's not an LCG because they don't keep coming out with expansions. But from Caleb's article, they're going to be supporting it more now. So it has 5 times the ports. If they let me do, if Caleb, my man, I know you watch this, Caleb. If you can make a Star Wars deck building game with just a pork deck, I don't know how you make it. All right, brother. I don't know how you make it. But if you could do that, be pretty cool. Be pretty cool. I buy it. I would promote the heck out of that game. We would just talk about porgs and Caleb Grace being the GOAT of porg decks. I think generally speaking, Marvel Champions is going to be a difficult time. Like right now. I think what you're going to see the next couple cycles after Caleb leaves is you're going to see, I think you're going to see the Fantastic Four for sure coming up. There's almost no doubt in my mind about that. I think they're going to throw a lot of the heavy hitters out there. People that are waiting for Daredevil, I think that's going to happen. I do think that's going to happen. I think that'll be relatively soon, within the next couple of years, like 2 to 3 years. I think they have to. I think they're going to use massive names because they want to kind of keep it going along. Star Wars The Deck Builder is fantastic. I have both sets. I wish we could get Star Wars Champions, but I'll take that when we can get. I'm hoping, Nathan, welcome to chat, that because I have to sneeze. Because Caleb alluded to a bunch of different things he's working on with it. And they're doing like a bunch of different things or whatever. And he won't like say exactly what it is. Like there's a huge teaser argument. God, I'm like stuffed up. And I'm hoping one of the things that he does is comes out with a solo box. Caleb is very good at designing solo when he wants to. So I think it's definitely possible. If this is the thing he's working on. My son's getting the Star Wars deck builder for his birthday tomorrow. I assure you I had nothing to do with this decision. I'm sure not, Mongoose. I'm currently taking a break from Flesh and Blood TCG and God of Marvel Champions just to see it has PvP. We played Flesh and Blood once. Or, well, a couple times, but for one booster. It was fun. I found my new Kickstarter, Porgs versus Ewoks. Dude, you should call it How to Print Money. What's Novels Socials? My girlfriend likes books. Never enough novels. Look on like Instagram. If you start with Instagram, that's like her main channel, right? But then she has a podcast, YouTube, TikTok, blah, 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 blah. Website, neverenoughnnovels.com. Use all of her links. You can also play it solo, fan-made variant. It's fun to me. I want to play like their official thing. I don't mind fan-made variants, but I don't mind them. I guess I like when they're official. I want a Wookiee Warrior Star Wars deck building game. Yes, God bless you. Thank you. I saw all the boogers leave his nose. Well, yeah, probably. This is a high definition camera. This thing costs $5,000. It better pick up all the snot coming out of my face. P.S. did not spend $5,000 on this. Don't worry. My channel's not good enough for that. You kidding me? All right. I mean, I suspect the idea is to use lesser known heroes for Civil War because the gimmicks of the heroes. Yeah. I think they have to do the A-listers soon. I really do. Does Star Wars deck builder require 2 players? It does. It's a 2-player game. It's literally you versus them. Given instead of 6 heroes, we're getting 4 heroes and 2 more villains in She-Hulk and Vision. It's clear that way is just about the villain thing. Yeah. Or villain wave. Yeah. What's your opinion on Standard 2 and Standard 3? They're both inferior to Standard 1. Standard 3 is better. Like Standard 2 is not very good, right? Standard 2 has too much surge going on. It's really, really rough. If you want a really good challenge, it's fine for that. But it's really, really rough. Standard 3, I know people like because they don't like when it is like Standard 1 where like your Shadow of the Past just pops out or it doesn't ever pop out, right? They like the consistency of it, which I think is fine. But for me, I like that randomness. Like that randomness is fun to me. So I'm happy Standard 3 exists because it does help balance it out a bit more, but I don't love it. It's not my favorite. Standard 2 just feels like it's not worth playing. Yeah, agreed. Standard 3 is good. Alternative option, yeah. I heard a handsome man named Web Warrior Fanatic made a video about Standard 3. Yeah. Oh my God, I got so furious with that video. Not because of Web Warrior Fanatic, obviously. So I get very hot and cold with Reddit, as you all know. Like, I'll do Reddit replies and I'll have to stop doing them because it's just like the rot that happens on Reddit sometimes is just, it just pains me. Its existence pains me. And, you know, Web Warrior put it up and like the first thing, as always, because if Web Warrior or myself or Villain Theory or Daring Lime put something on Reddit, it's straight that we have to trash that person. But if it's somebody else who's a small channel, we support them, right? If it's just not one of those 4 people, we support them, right? But for whatever reason, we are hated by Reddit. Cool, right? You haven't made it anywhere until you have haters. So I'm appreciative of the haters, but I felt so bad because he literally just put it up there and was like, you know, here it is, blah, 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 blah. And like the top like 10 comments are all just trashing it. It's just like, come on, people. They're like, this would have been better as a blog post. Oh, Web Warrior's just trying to milk all this stuff. And like, did you actually watch the video? The video was actually pretty decent. He didn't spend time milking it. I spend time milking my videos. When I look at the clock and I go, oh God, it's only been 6 minutes. I got to make it to 8 minutes because I got to have a mid-roll run so I can make money off you people who are using ad blockers anyway. So what does it even matter? Is I'm just talking circles half the time. What type of mechanics do you think we will see with the new heroes? I have no idea, to be completely honest. Usually you can look back at their ally cards and figure it out. And I think we talked about it with Tigra, right? When she defeats a minion, she heals. I can see something along those lines. I prefer standard one too, yeah. Reddit, no greater hive than Scum and Villainy, yeah. Right? So I need more early unboxing videos to get haters. Got it, yeah. No matter what you do. Love your haters. That should be printed on your D20 shirt. Yeah, 100%. Also, welcome, Skydrux. Hopefully you're doing well. No writer has ever seen anything. They just want to talk about it. It's so annoying. Especially since, like, I remember old school Reddit. Like, I remember the whole point of Reddit was to bring in outside things and talk about the thing. Like, that was literally the purpose of Reddit. Like, forever, that was the purpose. And it's been very, very recent within the past, like, year or two that it's just like, no, the purpose of Reddit is to come up with new, interesting quality content things or whatever. It's just like, get out of here. Thoughts on Tigra and Hulkling? I don't have a lot of thoughts on them yet. I want to see more. Once I see more. I heard my haters t-shirt coming soon. God willing. They drop that merch. As Reddit likes to say, I need to milk my community for as much money as possible. So if you have your Amazon Prime sub, make sure you use it on somebody. It can be on someone else, chat. It's fine. It's fine. I won't take it personally. I mean, I will, but, you know, I won't tell you all. It's a good time, chat. It's a good time. But yeah, I was like reading through Reddit and I was like, oh, I should do a Reddit reply. And I was like, I like to look at it because I haven't done it in like a week or two. So I like to look at it now to see if there's anything I should bookmark for like the stream on Wednesday. And I started reading through like a bunch of different threads. I'm just like, God. $12.99 all sizes. Oh yeah, yeah. I charge big people and skinny people exactly the same rate. They hate us because they ain't us. One of the greatest movie scenes ever. What was it? The Interview with James Franco and the guy who plays Kim Jong-un. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Honestly, the least interesting heroes of the expansion are the two Civil War, but I could be wrong. Haters $14.99 XXL for all your. Yeah, I don't know what Civil War. I don't think the heroes, like, again, I'm kind of over. God, I can't talk. I'm kind of. Chat, what's happening? Swallowed dust, I think. I'm kind of over heroes, so I don't really care about them as much anymore. Like, not that I'm against them, but do we know literally anything about Hulkling and Tigra besides they are being released? Very little. Whatever's in the main article. I have a plan D20. I'll make fake Reddit accounts and ask random Marvel Champions questions so you can use them for Reddit replies. Bro, you can just go on my Reddit and just ask those questions, and that would be fine too, so you don't have to make fake Reddit accounts. I think I should just go on Reddit and just dunk on everyone. That should be my Reddit reply. Just really piss them all off. The mods and I are pretty cool, so I think they'll be fine with it. Thumbnail Critic, welcome to chat. Has the new Loki pack look? I mean, so far it looks good to me. I think Enchantress looks like the more interesting scenario, but Loki, we'll have to see in person what it's actually like. Like, if it's actually legit or not. You know what I mean? Like, it could go either way. I'm a little too young to have watched him play, but Ryan Sandberg died today. Wait, really? He wasn't that old, right? 65, yeah, jeez. Wow. Did you were talking about Texas? Yes, I was. I was making fun of Austin. I said I didn't mind Houston, and I liked San Antonio. And I don't like Dallas. But I've only been in Dallas once, so that's not saying much. I've been out of the game a while. I'm trying to get back, and I love all my haters, because opposite effect. Dundada. You know what I'll remember to do? Next time I'm playing with my friends, I'll write down any questions they asked during the game. Perfect, and I'll ask ChatGPT for the answers. Old man at the age of 45. Yeah. Are you going to Gen Con? I am not. Now, so the reason being, because I know a lot of people ask this why I don't go to Gen Con. I would love to, because one, I went to school in Indiana for Purdue, obviously. I love. Oh, the Orioles won. I love Indiana. I do, and I really like Indy as a city, and I want to go back. I want to go see all my friends, whatever. I like to go to Gen Con. Seems like it'd be a great time. Seems like it'd be a lot of fun. They always do Gen Con at the beginning of a month, which drives me up a wall because that's literally Novels' most busiest time of time. And we're getting to the end where it's the end of the financial, or I'm sorry, the end of the fiscal year for businesses. So it's even busier for her. So it's like literally the worst week of the worst time of year. So no, I'm not going, unfortunately. I really want to. If you ask ChatGPT about retaliation, then it will explode. No, it gives you a very good answer. Go Colts? No, mine Colts. Did you know that the thing is Marvel's most handsome creator? Very chilled features. Oh, chiseled features. That makes sense. All right, chat. I got to figure out what to play. Oh, wait. We said Jubilee. Are we on board for Jubilee? Does that feel like a thing that could be interesting? Because we haven't done that in a long time. Gen Con 2027 is August 5th through 8th. I need to be like Gen Con 7th through like 10th. Just do marbles here? I don't want to do marbles. It takes too long. I'm tired. It's been a long weekend. I'm a tired D20. Please consider Hawkeye. We just did Hawkeye recently. I can't do Hawkeye. I am so bad with Hawkeye. It's frustrating. Marbles. We'll do it the only way I know how to. Democracy. For those that are new, we have a special way of doing democracy because it's just like the American democracy. If you have more money, you get more votes. So what we're going to do is a poll on YouTube's. Marbles or no? Yes. No. And on Twitch, they'll be able to use channel points to pump up the stats. If you say no, I will be playing Jubilee. Simple as that. Do we do... I don't even know why I'm doing this because I know what the answer is going to be. Let's do it for the hero. All right, we'll do it for the hero. Joshi has spoken. Polls are up. Jib. He's succumbing to peer pressure? Dude, it does not take much. I fold very easily to peer pressure. Also, best video game soundtrack. I don't care what anyone says. I kind of want to do Ensaba Nur. I haven't done him in a while. I feel like that could be funsies. You just want to see you get stuck with Deadpool? God, that'd be the worst. I would literally be mad about that. Yeah, I'm thinking Ensaba Nur is what we're gonna do as a villain. Jubilee wins the first round. We can't revote. It's destiny. No, I'll let you revote. I think you all will appreciate the vote. Vote, people. They're voting. I see the votes ticking up. You got about a minute left to vote. Also, if you support the mods, the link is right here, and I'll just end up playing Expert Ronin. If you all equally earn up to that, we don't have to do it tonight, but it can be another night. the money does not go back down to zero. It does not go down to zero until it hits 100. So if you want to support the mods and the work they do and supporting this channel, feel free to donate to them. It all goes to them, not to me. Vote yes for D20 Misery. Josh, how many points are you up to? Like a million? 1,010,000? Lebroski, welcome. A few. You ever gonna cash them in? What happens when Twitch just flops? Because they're already working on it, right? Twitch is literally trying to drive creators away from the platform. So it's just gonna flop and all your money's gonna be worth nothing. Do you guys scoop when you get a bad starting hand, even mulligan, and subsequent hands don't get any better? I have, yeah. Yeah. Especially if I'm trying something out. Poll has ended. Yes. Yes. Ugh, God. Alright. Yes, it is. Only one is chat. Alright, chat. Alright. Let's get you your marbles. Oops.
Now this is pod racing.
You got me. Did not expect that one. Hey, but I'm happy it worked, though. Oh my god, you actually use points. Earn more with our rev share program. Oh, all I have to do is generate $5,000 of marble skins? Use creator code D20 Woodworking, apparently. I didn't realize this was a thing. If you want to support channel, somehow you give marbles money and I make money, and I'm not sure how that works. But please do that if you do spend money. Oh. I don't want to start a browser. Just play the game. Play the game. We'll do it live. Oops, that's not what I want. This all the heroes? It can't be. I don't think I've updated this. Okay, so we have Silk. Oop, not Wilk. Silk, Shuri, found. Winter Soldier. I have to update those files. What is it? 61. No, why did it just change? 61. Safest way for me to spend all my points would be to put Jar Jar's sound in there. That's true. Grand Prix. Now let's do the regular one. So, I know we have some new people. We have some new people that have not experienced the greatness of marbles. They're like, what is D20 doing right now? And why are we playing marbles and not Marble Champions? And the reason being is because I believe in fairness. I believe in giving the people what they want. And what people apparently want is to watch fake marbles roll down a fake track. So the way that this works is really, really simple. These are all the heroes that are in the game. Whoever wins is who I will play. But because I believe in democracy, we will allow voting to either keep the hero or not keep the hero. Now, just so you know, Twitch does get more votes because they use Twitch points. So that allows them to vote more times than not. That's why you should be over on Twitch or Kick, even though Kick doesn't get a vote. But it really makes me happy, and my happiness is really all that matters. But anyway, if you vote yes on whoever the hero is, then I will play that hero. If you vote no, we will run marbles again. But whoever wins the second time, we have to be that one. So there is some strategy involved, because if it's kind of like a mid, like, I don't know, like maybe it's Wasp and like they're fine, like, and then who knows, maybe you end up getting Valkyrie the second round and I absolutely destroy the game. All right, chat, you ready? Let's go. Be hilarious when Falcon wins. Don't. Why would you say that? Why is there no sound to this? Let's put on music. All right, so we got Captain America, Nebula, Maria Hill, Vision. I haven't done Vision in a while. Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, X-23. All right, Maria Hill. Okay. Can we launch Maria Hill out of here, please? Okay, I can't tell if Iron Man's winning or not. I don't think so. I think Maria Hill is winning. No. Shoot Maria Hill out of here. Don't go straight down that hole. Thank God. Okay, so Maria Hill's up there. They're all going out doing their thing. Actually, this is almost like anyone's thing still. Okay, Nebula and Bishop are down there, which is weird. Captain America. All right, so they're still going through. Oh, God. What the hell? What? Oh, all right. Nebula's gone, apparently. She fell off the track. So we got Bishop. He's gone. Thor. Mighty Thor has made it. Domino, Gambit have made it. Maria Hill has made it. Spider-Woman fell short. Nova, Rock is gone. Oh, my God. Oh, wait. Domino's winning? Wolverine just got shot in outer space? What are they on? They're on nothing. What are you doing, Domino? Are you winning? Wait, Captain America, are you winning? Oh, Captain America just shot to the lead. Holy cow. Where's the Mighty Thor? Is he dead? No, he's still there somewhere. All right, so there are... Whoa! God, what was that? Oh, Wasp just launched herself off. Oh, there goes Gambit. All right, so Domino taking the lead. Magic Hulk coming in. There's a shot. Domino's a little stuck on the spinny thing. Magneto. Oh, that was close to Spectrum. Oh, that was close, chat. Had a little bit of a heart attack there. Okay, Spider catching up now. And Spider's our winner. So, democracy time. Oh, it's good to see my YouTube and Twitch numbers go up. Do we keep Spider? Remember, if you vote yes, we will keep Spider. If you vote no, we will do marbles one more time, but the winner of the next game has to be it. You do not get to vote. Three minutes is up. Or 3 minutes starting now, I should say. Sorry. And my favorite hero wins. I vote keep. Let's see. What was the final results? Only 21 finished. All right, YouTube is leaning no, but Twitch is leaning very yes. Out of my 11 viewers, 21 people have voted on Twitch. Democracy. Stuffing the ballot. Love it. God bless America. Yes, all 21 of us. I mean, there are bigger spenders here that can turn the tides. Joshy is a whale. He could come in and just be like, nope, we're done. If a dead man can vote for Kennedy, then a bot viewer can vote for Spider. What hero board should we use? Miles' hero board, Spider-Man's hero board, or Gwen Stacy's hero board? I feel like Gwen Stacy makes the most sense. A couple of no's coming in now. No's are making a comeback. You have a minute left. Gotta find it though. There it is. Gwen? Yeah. In this setting only, I'm the richest man. Alright, chat. Voting is almost done. 50-50. And 31-8. So, you know, it's looking like it's going to go that way. Gwen's the best looking board for sure, yeah. Do Marvel's the hero board? No. Marvel's just takes so long. All right, chat. Voting is done. I'm Mooncup. Thank you for the follow. All right, Spider is kept. So we'll do Spider versus Ensabander.
What's a good build I should do for spider chat? Does anyone have a good one in mind?
Celestial Tech and Clan Akaba. Wait, shoot. Clan Akaba. Sidekick? Dude, Sidekick is actually legit.
Pool, no joke.
I actually like the Adventures board and have considered ordering it. Make sure you get 5% off your order. The song is Bop? Yeah.
Is there a new one out there that I should look at? A new spider deck that's been good.
J-pop. All right, chat.
Go Green Ranger.
Doesn't have spider bites. Try Energy of Life and Destiny. Is it new? Oh, Energy of Life and Destiny. There it is. There it is. Go with this one. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. This is different. I'm down for this. All right. Let's see if my table settings is correct. Oh, not even close. Not even close, chat. That's not bad. Okay, cool. All right, so Scarlet Spider and Spider Bite for allies, which aren't here. Okay, cool. Oh god, I hate repurpose chat. I don't hate it. Just don't enjoy it. Alright, so Spider-Man Otto or Parker? Otto and Parker. It has both. Oh wait, repurpose only has 2. Before I mess that up. That's Spider-Man. Alright, energy barrier, energy sits and ready for a fight. What is this? Upgrades? Not energy shield. Okay.
Ready for a fight?
Yeah, ready for a fight. 2 of them. Energy barrier and energy shield. Oh wait, there is energy shield. Sorry. Energy shield. 2 of them. Energy barrier. 2 of them. Okay. And that's all the green. All the rest are basic because all spider heroes are broken and basic. Cool.
Actually, we need Spider Bite and Scarlet Spider.
All right, so Ghost Spider, Madame Web, and Spider Man's. Spider Man. Spider. Damn Web. Spider Man. Okay, and Nick Fury. Nicholas. Played a lot. All right. I have high expectations now, chat. Across the Spider-Verse. Limitless stamina. 2 of them? 2 of them. Avengers Mansion and Web and Life and Destiny and Sports. Excuse me. Oops. And we need our doubles and power holes. Okay. Let's see if we're looking at the right things, chat. So we got our 15. Oh, we haven't even taken Spider out. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oops. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we need tokens. Can't remember what else we need token wise, but I think that's fine. Okay. You know, we're not gonna use the villain stand tonight because it's a big card and it'll fit weird constantly. I'll be fighting it all night. Hey, Dave. Welcome, dude. Hope you're doing well. Dave. All right. Let me run to the bathroom, chat, and turn the lights and be right back. Alright, alright, alright. So, sim tokens over there. Got all that. Oh yeah, that's right. This board's weird to use with two. I kind of keep forgetting. All right, chat. Oh, so for those that want to know, this is the deck that we're using. Okay, I can't show it. Do it this way. Not too card friendly? No, it is not. They need to come out with one that is. Always came and made me sad that they didn't, but that's all right. All right. Okay, so we got this. Shuffle this up. We got 14 hit points. That is 13. All right, cool. We got 3 Apox. We got this. I think we need this as the setup. I think everything else is fine. Fine. All right. So, Apocalypse begins the game in Biomorph form. Each player gets a face-down encounter card. Super funsies. This starts off with 5 threat. CyberJ's welcome to chat. Dude, I am doing well. Thank you. All right. Put that there. Okay, so he has, what do we say, Biomorph form? Which is this one with 16 life. Oops. There we go. All right, flip this over. This comes in with 1. After resolving step 1 in the villain phase, place 1 power counter here. Oh, wait. We have power counters. I don't know where. But I do know they exist. Just give me a minute. I'll find them. Okay, it's not going well. Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. Got him. All right, so we take power counters. There's at least 4 counters here. The first player removes 4 of them and discards the cards on the top of the encounter deck until superpower card is discarded and reveals it. Okay, cool. We good, chat? We good? We winning? Gonna win? Yeah, D20, we're gonna win. This is super great. One of the most unique heroes? Yeah. One-time designer, MJ Newman. Alright. Apocalypse is overkill. After Apocalypse changes its form. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Let's go with our massive 4 hand size 2/4. A double, Psychic Link, Energy Shield, and Ghost Spider. I like the basic thwart one, so I like that. 4 hand size luxury, I know, right? Really wish they bring MJ back doing the hero or use her cloak and dagger design. I know, right? Like, it's nuts to me they haven't brought MJ back. I think we have 2 energy shields. So I'm gonna get rid of one. Ooh. Get rid of one of them. And I think we'll hold on to Ghost Spider. Other card, Energy Barrier. Okay. Alright, so we can exhaust the Spider suit, but then we won't be able to do anything with Spider unless it's draw 2 cards. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't have to worry about threat too much at this point. Oh, wait, I should... So that might not be a bad thing overall. Okay. So what I'm thinking... We don't care about threat removal. I don't care about doing damage yet, because none of that makes a difference. So we might as well exhaust the Spider Suit, get the 2 extra card draw, and just work with it. So we're going to do that. So exhaust Spider Suit, draw 2 cards, which now gets us a double and a ready for combat. When an enemy would scheme, discard this. Instead, change the hero form. Okay, so let's just flip down. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, let's flip up. All right, so we can exhaust the interface we control. 2 player boards? No, that's your thing. I can't take that from you. Let's use a double to put in the Psychic Link. Now, we can exhaust each of these now as resources. So what we're going to do is a double and a ready for a fight to play Ghost Spider. And then we can use each of these as a resource to place an Energy Barrier and get our 3 reflection tokens. Hopefully slow down some damage. And we'll have Ghosty deal 2 damage to the villain. 1, 2. And that's good. I'm ready up. Draw 3 cards. Too many cards. Limitless stamina and Energy Barrier. Alright, cool. 1 goes here. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 power counter here. Done. Spider is so amazing. Is how you can build? Yeah. Spider is like incredibly well designed. Incredibly fresh take on the game. Alright. Apocalypse / Ensabaner. I'm going to take the damage. I'm just going to take the hit. I got a lot of life. It's going to be 2. After this activation, change it to giant form. So we do Energy Barrier, prevents 1, hits 1 back. We take a damage. And then we change to, or he changes, sorry, to giant form. Which has Stalwart and changes form, heal 1 damage from him. So now he goes back up 1 life. Oh, shoot. We forgot to shoot. No. We messed up. We had to give each other an encounter card. Chat. Okay, that would be an encounter card. The bad card be 3. Jeez Louise. So we never did this. So he goes down 1. He stays in this form. And he does 3 more damage to us. 1, 2, 3. Okay. My bad, chat. So basically what happened is he stays in Biomorph. We should have had a face down encounter card in the beginning. Because during the setup, I completely forgot about that. So that was our bad card. So it's 4 damage total. 5 damage total, but we ping 1 with Energy Barrier. Okay. Then we get a bad card. Figures out. What villain is that? Ensabadner. If Apocalypse is in giant form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change him to giant form and place 1 power counter on the main scheme. So now he's going to go to giant form. Now he heals 1. And we place a power counter on there, so it's up to 2. Bad card is Clan Akapa. Zealot. With the Gird. When defeated. All right. Looks cool. It's not bad. It's not a bad scenario. Or a bad way of doing things. Alright, chat. So. Let us go crazy, right? How'd you find a sleeve for him? It is what's known as Dragon Shield side loaders. So, right, this is the card. And they come off the side. You can kind of see it. So instead of a sleeve that goes up and down, it's on the side. So Dragon Shield side loaders. Fixed camera? Sorry. That's all it is. All right, let's use a double
Play the energy barrier. Okay. Let's do Ghost Spider deals 2 damage here. Yeah, you can get them on Amazon. It's a pack of like 100 for like a couple bucks, but you can use it for Angel, you can use it for Wasp, and you can use it for Ant-Man. And any other card that folds, I guess. Alright, we'll deal the 2 damage to knock out Clan Akaba. Place 2 threat in the ancient scheme thing. Gets rid of him. This no longer has guard. We'll use Limitless Stamina to ready yourself up. And I'm going to exhaust and use Psychic Link to thwart 4 to keep that down because we don't want that doing its thing, right? I don't want to get extra bad cards. And then we'll ready up. Get our whopping 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Use it for my horizontal dividers from Tesseract. Oh, there you go. That's a good one too. Ooh, Spider-Man Peter Parker. Let's go. Ooh, chat. That's a good one. One goes on there. Third power counter is not at least 4, so we're still good. Apocalypse is going to attack, which is 2 damage. We're going to take the hit. So I'm going to take it 2. Oh my god. 3, 4, 5. So we stop 2. We do 2 back. And then we take 3. Not going as well as I thought it would. I have 100 of these for 4 characters exactly. If he's in giant form, he activates against you. He is in giant form. All right, so I'm going to have Ghost Spider take this hit. Oops. Jeez, camera. 2. Either place 3 threat in Ancient Ritual. This card gains 3 attack. We're going to give the 3 attack. That's fine. Knocks out Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider, when she leaves play, search your deck for an identity-specific event and add it to your hand. I don't know if we really need an identity-specific event. I guess we'll just get all systems go for now. Life of a Canner. Alright. What's he at? 12 life? Okay, so let's do... We want to play Spider-Man Peter Parker. We'll use Spider as our wild, and we're probably going to do all systems go in Injection Protocol as our other 2 resources. So he comes into play. So we used all 3, so we hit the requirement. We can now do 2 damage onto him. 1, 2. Spider-Man Peter Parker can remove 2 threat from here and ready us up. Yeah, I don't really care about this that much. And then we're just actually going to... Oh, wait. Spider suit. Hold on, wait. Instead of using this, I'm sorry. We're going to use this as a resource. Did that work? Yeah, because it was these 2, right? So we could use the mental. So that's fine. It still works. We're going to use that instead. Okay, then we're going to deal 2 damage. 1, 2. And then flip down. Because then... we can recover 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brings back up to 11. We'll hold on to all systems go. That's fine. And we'll ready up. Draw up to 4 cards. 3. Ooh, get Venom. Let's go. I don't really... I guess we can use Repurpose. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Actually, it's not too bad. Okay. 1 goes on the here. This is now 4. So after resolving step 1, if there's at least 4 power counters here, remove the 4. And then we discard until a superpower card is discarded. Nope. Yes. And reveal it. When revealed, if he's in Cyberpath form, he's not. He activates against you. Otherwise, change him to Cyberpath and place 1 power counter on the main scheme. Okay, so Cyberpath. Place a power counter. And after we change to this form, place 1 threat on each scheme in play. So this gets 1, and this gets 1. Now that was just that. He now needs the scheme for 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Is that 6 out of 8? No bueno. Tyrant Worship. Place 5 threat in Ancient Ritual. That's up to 9 total. 9! After threat is placed, there is at least 10. There's not. There's 9. Come on, camera. Dude, my camera's having a hard day today. It's like D20 wants to do what? Nah. And he has Retaliate now. Luckily, we know the true rulings of Retaliate. So we'll deal with that in a little bit. Actually, we'll have to deal with that a lot of bit, but that's all right. Now, I really could use the other cards. So I think we exhaust Penny Parker to get 2 more cards because I would like to get the upgrades. Is really what we need. So we're gonna exhaust. Oh, exhaust Spider's suit. Yeah, to draw 2 cards. We're gonna do that. 1. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Venom for now. Exhaust Aunt May and Uncle Ben. To play Aunt May and Uncle Ben. SummerSlam in a few days? Yes, we are. It's in MetLife Stadium, Giant Stadium. Exhaust is discard the top 3 cards if we're an alter ego. Add each spider card to your hand, discard this way. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright. Fluid compressor is good, actually. Now, we can flip up. We can now do 1, 2 to play Fluid Compressor. That'll be fine, dude. We're hyped. We're really hyped. All right, we're going to use each of these as a resource. 1, 2 to play Spider-Man Octavius. We can throw away Spider Command to play All Systems Go to ready each interface upgrade you control. I really didn't need all of them ready, but you know, here we are. He's going to thwart 1 off of here. Keep that down just a little. Spider-Man Peter Parker is going to thwart 2 off of here. Keep that down. Readies us up. We have 11 life. So let's do 2, 3, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get retaliated 1. Oops, 4. You should have used Otto's ability. Oh, yeah. That's all right, though. You're right. We should have. That's all right. I'm not going to stress about that. All right. Let me draw 3. Yeah, this wasn't worth stressing about. But deal 5 damage. I like that. All right. 1 onto here. Power token. APOC is going to attack. What do we have? Oh, we have 2 energy barriers. I'm going to take the hit. So it's going to be 1. Don't be a 3 again. 2 and place 1 threat onto here. Okay, jeez. So 1, 2, 3 total. So it's 1 and 1. So I take a damage and we retaliate 2. Gets rid of this card. Bad card is our obligation. You may flip to Penny Parker and exhaust it or discard 1 interface card you have. We have to flip to Penny Parker. Exhaust Penny Parker. Okay, we'll exhaust her. Easy. Easy peasy. Remove that from the game. 2 life left. Okay. Let's do... I don't think we need to draw more cards. I don't think it's going to help. Let's do the whole Aunt May, Uncle Ben thing to discard top 3 cards. Spider card? Nope. Spider card? Nope. Spider card? Nope. God. I hate that card so much. Let's flip up. What we got? 9 life left? That's good. All right, I'm going to thwart 4 off of here. Keep that down. Don't want to deal with that, chat. We're gonna have Spider-Man Peter Parker thwart 2 off of here to ready us up. Knocks him out. Spider-Man Otto is gonna knock himself out. 1-2 to knock out stage 1. Stage 2 comes in with 20 life. After Apox changes this form, he didn't change to this form, right? So we don't do that. He's just still retaliated though. So he's knocked out. Let's do the old, what do we got? 9 life left. Let's dump 2 cards to play the old web trap. Deal 5 damage to enemy. Actually, wait. We kind of want to stun with this. So yeah, let's do 1, 2. Deal 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get retaliate 1, and we stun the enemy. Because we used our sync ratio ability and ratioed him. I will then deal 2 damage to him and get retaliated for 1. Alright, then we ready up. I'll hold on to my other web trap. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Playing J War Machine versus Loki. Lost twice. Gonna give him more before I switch heroes. War Machine's rough, dude. Loki's also really rough. That goes up to 3. He's stunned. Bad card is... Ooh, he gets an attachment. Attach to the villain. When the villain attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. Okay. So we'll worry about that in a little bit. Thank you for the follow, JG, please. Hopefully you're doing well. What do I have? 7 life left? All right, let's deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get retaliate 1. First time playing against Loki. It's rough, dude. I'm gonna throw away a card to ready myself up. 7. Okay. Let's do this card and this card to deal 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 retaliate myself. Stuns the enemy. What do I got? 5 life left? That seems like a pretty decent amount of life, right, chat? We'll deal 2 more damage. 1, 2. I get retaliate for 1. Alright, let's ready up. Chat, we didn't even play Spider correctly. Quote unquote. Correctly. Can energy barrier trigger off retaliate? It can. So it states whenever you would take any amount of damage, retaliate would be dealing damage off you. So you could use it if you really wanted to. I'm just kind of saving it at this point. Alright, so that's 1 there. This now triggers, so he's going to get another superpower card. So we discard until a superpower card comes out. There you go. If he's in Cyberpath form, he is. He activates against you. Oh, this is less good. Alright, so he would activate, but he is stunned. So don't worry about that. But bad news about that is that now he's going to attack. And I was kind of hoping he wouldn't attack. Well, son of a gun. What are the odds he pulls something small? Ugh. Yeah, I was just hoping to win. Alright, we'll defend the 2. We'll play it safe. So when the villain attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. This is an interrupt. It is a wild, of course it is. Deal 2 damage to your identity. So we defend against it. Discard a card from your hand. This one. And we're stunned. Triple whammy. Now he's going to attack us for 1, 2. Energy barrier 1 of it retaliates him, does 1 damage to us. The villain attacks you. Alright. Pull a 1 booster, baby. 1 booster. 1 plus nothing. Okay. Still alive. Doing great, actually. 2, 4, 5. I'm going to use Psychic Link to play Speed Metal Alloy. I don't really care about this card. We're going to flip down because we're stunned. And I'm going to exhaust this to heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With your luck. And we're ready up. We still have to deal with the stun, which is bad news bears. 2, 3, 4. To get Ghost Spider? Oh, wait. All systems go to get Ghost Spider. Play that to win. It has to be... You have to search for a deck or discard pile for interface upgrade. That wouldn't work, right? Hey, BD, how's it going? Host Spider. What's Host Spider? Oh, Host Spider readies you. Alright, well, I'm just going to hold on to it. That's fine. I'm also stunned, so even if I ready, I wouldn't win. But I'm going to hold on to it. 3. Oh, there's Host Spider. Speak of the devil. Because we need to clear our stun, and then we can attack. 1 goes here. 1 power. He's going to scheme for 3, 4. Clears this. This goes away. The first player discards top from... Okay, it's a superpower card. Okay, there it is. Attach to giant... Change him to a giant form. Giant form. Heals 2. 1 goes on to here. Okay. He no longer retaliates. So that's something. Okay, so now he gets this too. All right, so he's attacking for a lot. We got some things going on, Chad. But we can win. Yeah, that's the win. Okay, cool. Let us dump 3 cards to play Host Spider. We flip up. We exhaust the attack to clear our stun. We use Host Spider to ready us up. And then we attack for 4. Oops. There we go. Ooh. Bro, I feel like we'd even play the... I feel like we'd even play Spider the way you're supposed to. I mean, it was fine. But yeah. Just kind of rushed down the villain there. Defeated the old-fashioned way. But yeah, Spider-Man, she's fun. That was interesting too because it was most of the good cards for my deck were kind of on the bottom there. Like a lot of my upgrades are on the bottom. What were these 3? Spider-Verse, Rapid Deployment, and the other Energy Shield. So they were further down at the bottom, which takes a bit more to get to and whatnot. So that's kind of a pain, but just a good hero, man. Just a good, fun, unique hero. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Even when she's off to a slow start, she wins. As long as you understand what's going to be happening and like lean into it. And again, I played pretty aggressively there to just push for the win. But even if you didn't, I think you would have been fine too, like defending a bit earlier. And once you build out, like, especially when you build out your board, like you just win. What's the other one that she has? The other upgrade, which is good. Web of Life and Destiny would have been good. Oh, support Spider Command is a good card too, with exhausting Spider Command interface to draw a card. It's really strong. Too bad we didn't see the newer cards. You don't need them, man. Newer cards just get in your way of winning. Newer cards just get in the way of winning. So many resources when built out, which is why it's interesting that this deck had so many doubles and stuff, because you usually don't need it. Hey, Canadian. Because like with these doubles and whatnot, it feels like it's just not necessary. Like, I mean, it worked out fine, I guess. But I don't know if I ever really needed it. Unless we were like running Venom hard. Which Venom and Sidekick is really strong. Tell speed up setup. Yeah, I guess it's only an awkward time if like after you're completely built out and then like you're cycling through your cards so fast that it's like, oh, you get the doubles kind of like all together or something, you know what I mean? But no, it definitely makes sense. For sure. For sure, for sure. Better play than Jubilee. Fact check, true. Oh wait, I just switched this game. I was looking at this. Fact check, true. All right, chat. I hate to do this to you, but I'm tired. It was a long weekend. It was a very long weekend, and I need some rest. So I apologize. But we will actually be around this weekend. John Winning or Cody? Well, Canadian, now that you just got here, that's why I'm leaving. Is that the rule? It was just a long weekend. I have John Cena winning. So yeah, we'll be live Wednesday for sure. And Friday. Because we're not doing anything until Saturday for SummerSlam. I do think we're going to do another stream soon. Probably next week or two. I start vacation this weekend. Dude, that's awesome. So I do think in about a week or two, maybe 3, we're going to do another daytime stream and do a longer one. I don't know if we'll do it like we did the last one where like, you know, you guys basically decide how long it lasts. We'll see if that's what we do, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of back and forth because I really don't want to do another 9-hour stream, but it was fun. So we'll see.
And his name is John Cena.
I'm so hyped for John Cena. I'm gonna lose my mind. Can't wait. But yeah, so Wednesday, I think we're gonna do more of the same, some extra Marvel Champion stuff, especially for Gen Con. Hopefully, some Gen Con stuff comes out and we can gossip about it. That's what my hope is. And then yeah, Wednesday we'll do that, and then Friday, whatever Novels wants to do. We might play the Star Wars deck building game if I can convince her to do it, because now that might be the new big thing. You know what I mean? That might be it. That might be where everyone's flocking to because Caleb's going there. So watch. Thanks, Sam. All right, chat. Sorry to peace out, but I am worn out. So I will see you all Wednesday. We'll figure out what we're doing. I think Marvel Champions, but we will decide then. So then make sure to join Discord, all that fun stuff. Like, subscribe, whatnot. See what Caleb cooked up. Yeah. That's why I think doing the old one or the first one will be fun. And then it'll be good. So anyway, appreciate you all. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for the subs, by the way. Thank you for the gifted subs, all that stuff. Helps out a ton. Really, really appreciate it. Honestly, do. So thank you. See y'all next time.